In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Kali Audio LP6s studio monitors. Welcome to the Home Studio Academy. My name is Nolan Freitas, and my goal for today is to help you decide if these are the right monitors for your home studio. The Kali Audio LP6s currently retail for $149 for each monitor, or $299 for the pair at the time of shooting this video, and I do have the link in the description below in case you want to buy these after watching the review. First, let's talk why you should even consider buying studio monitors. Like many of us, when I started out with music production, I didn't have a lot of money, and so I started mixing on headphones. And if that's where you're at right now, it's completely fine. It's perfectly okay to mix on headphones, and that will get you through many months and even years of work. However, there is one major downside to mixing only with headphones, and that is, since the music is being blasted straight in your ears, you're not gonna get a sense of how your music and how your songs are going to interact with an outside environment. And what can happen a lot of the times is that even though your song may sound great on your headphones, when you take it outside of your studio, let's say in your car speakers, your mix doesn't translate and then it falls flat and you get disappointed. This is why having a reliable pair of studio monitors is so important, because they're going to serve as a second reference point to ensure that your mixes will translate regardless of where you hear your music. And now let's go over some of the specs of these monitors. The Kali LP6s come in two finishes, black or white, and on the front you have a 1-inch tweeter, a 6.5-inch woofer, which makes these monitors bigger than their direct competition, which are the Yamaha HS5s and the KRK Rocket 5s. And they're going to be more than enough for your audio needs if you're in a small to medium sized room. He also has an air tube, which makes this very useful because low frequencies tend to build in the corners of your room. And so by having this on the front of the monitors, you're able to place your monitors closer to the wall without running into any issues. On the back, you have one RCA connection, one TRS connection, one XLR connection, which is how I'm connecting these monitors to my audio interface. He also has a volume control knob and a power button. But the coolest feature about these monitors, in my opinion, is the placement chart and the EQ knobs. This is especially great for beginners because where you place your monitors in your room will drastically change the sound. And so regardless if you have your monitors on a desk, on a stand, close to a wall, far from the wall, Kali Audio has done all of their research for you. All you have to do is place your monitors as you normally would, then look in the chart and then adjust the EQ curves, and that should give you a pretty accurate and flat response out of your monitors. And what I mean by flat response is that you want a pair of studio monitors that give you a truthful representation of what you're recording. You don't want any of the frequencies to be boosted or cut. You want to make sure that what you're recording is what you're hearing. And this is the main selling point of the LP6s. A lot of companies design monitors and headphones that, yeah, they may sound cool, but they have a lot of hyped frequencies, usually on the low end. And what happens is if you mix in those, yeah, it's going to sound cool in your ears and in your room, but as soon as you take your mix outside of your studio, you're gonna notice that all of that bass magically disappears. But truth be told, it's not that it disappeared, it was just never there to begin with. All the sound was just masked and hyped by the monitors, but this is something that the LP6s don't have, and that is why I use them and recommend them. Unfortunately, I can't just place my microphone in the middle of the room to try to capture the sound of these monitors, because every microphone has a different EQ curve, and truth be told, you do need to be in the room to get a real feel to how they sound. However, I want to assure you that every single song that I have released here on YouTube and on Spotify at the time of shooting this video have all been mixed through these monitors, and I'm very happy with how the mix is translated. And if you want to check out some of that music, I'll leave a video card here so you can do so. Now let's go over some of the pros and cons to these monitors and who would I recommend them to. But before we do, if you're learning something new and getting value out of today's content, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Starting out with the pros is the price. I think that you're getting amazing value for under $300. These monitors are built to last. I've had them for many years and they are pretty big in comparison to their direct competition, so they're gonna be more than enough for small to medium sized rooms. The second pro is how easy they are to set up. Whether you're a beginner or if you're somebody like me that doesn't want to waste a lot of time testing your room, all you have to do is place your monitors, look at the charts, and then adjust the EQ, and you should be ready to go in no time. The third pro, and the most importantly, is how reliable these monitors sound. After owning them for many years, I'm very happy to say that all of my mixes do translate very well, regardless of if I listen to them in my studio or outside of the studio. However, there is a major con with these monitors, and that is the hissing sound that you may get after leaving them turned on for long periods of time. This can get pretty annoying, and I actually even had to turn them off at times because of how annoying this got. However, quick disclaimer, I do have the first generation of the LP6s, and ever since I bought these monitors many years ago, Kali Audio has released their second wave or second generation of monitors, and I've read comments online that this issue has been resolved. With that being said, if you're still in the market for these monitors, I highly encourage you to buy the second gen or the second wave and not the first generation. Overall, I would recommend these monitors to beginner musicians and music producers, especially those of you who have been mixing in headphones for a while. If you're ready to take your mixes to the next level, I think that this is where you should invest your money next for your home studio. Like I mentioned before, the link to these monitors is down in the description below, and if you want to check out my favorite budget audio interfaces, then make sure to click on this video.